Let's go over some examples of how you might manage your players across divisions. The simple way to think about this is, do you want your player to assess once, or do you want them to assess twice? If your player is assessing once, then you want them to only exist once in the system. And when that's the case, you're going to use the first option here. So they assess once, you use the first option, and you transfer them to another division. So let's say that Connor here in the minor coach pitch division wants to assess up to a majors division. I could move him to the majors division and he can do his assessments there instead. The other scenario would be if Connor assesses for the minor coach division and he already has been assessed and he already has ratings. But again, you only want him assessing once. He's not going to do assessments again, but you want him to be draft eligible for the majors division. Same thing. Because you only want him assessing once, then you're going to use the first option and transfer him over to that division to be draft eligible. Okay? If in your league you have players assessed twice, then you use the second option here, because you want them to exist twice in the system with two separate sets of ratings. So Connor shows up and does his minor coach pitch evaluations, he gets ratings, and they stay there with those coaches in that division. But Connor wants to play up. He wants to assess up, and in your league, you want that means that he needs to assess twice. In that case, you'll use this one, and you'll choose the majors division where he needs to go to another assessment. You click Add Player there, and Connor now exists here in the minor coach pitch, but Connor will also exist in the majors. Okay. There he is. All right. Now, when a player exists twice in the system, you want to be mindful. So let's say that Connor has assessed for majors. Now he's eligible to be picked by the coaches during the draft. If the coaches do pick him, he'll be assigned to a team in the majors. But remember that he's still going to exist in the minor coach pitch division also. So you want to remember to go back to the minor coach pitch and remove Connor from that division in that case. All right. The other situation would be Connor's here eligible for the majors, but he is not picked. In that case, you could actually just leave that record there, unassigned to a team. No harm, no foul. Not attached to a team, just leave him there and nothing happens because he still exists in the minor coach pitch. It could be drafted there. For someone that you've moved only once because they assessed once, if they're assigned to a team, you're done. That's great. But if they were moved once, only assessed once, but then were not drafted for majors, then that player you would want to move back to the original division to be draft eligible there. So I hope that helps. I hope that made sense. Any other questions, let me know. One note, if you have, let's say, a major select team, right? So of all your majors players, some of them will be chosen for a select team. You'll want to go to divisions, and you'll want to create that division. And that'll be the easiest way to manage a draft for that special select team. Hope that helped. Any questions, let us know. Thanks.